In less than 2 hours, the Blazers will tip off. It's a brand new season, and they start against the Lakers.
And as they welcome back the home team, a familiar voice in the Blazer family celebrates a homecoming of his own. Dan Christopherson joins us live at the Rose Garden with more on the incredible journey of Brian Wheeler. Dan?
You know, we love stories like this. He is the energetic voice you hear on the other end of your Blazers radio dial, the man that yells out enthusiastically, boom shakalaka, when they make a big slam dunk, and brings so much joy to his job calling play-by-play for the Blazers. But you know, it's a call that Brian Wheeler made to change his own life that put such a positive spin on opening night.
To the long side, as always, Antonio Harvey. I'm Brian Wheeler. Happy that you've joined us.
The radio voice that brings the TrailBlazers to life.
Here's Lillard, front court to Batum.
Has not skipped an enthusiastic beat for 15 years.
I'm around and in.
Same voice, but with a new outlook you can't fully appreciate from Brian Wheeler's game night perch.
Dangerous pass stolen.
It's been a great metamorphosis for Wheels. You know, he came into his own in the last couple of years.
I think if anybody had ever told me as a kid you'd be 250 pounds, I would have said, no, I'll never be that. You know, so to be 250 and 300 and 350 and 400 and 450.
Finally had to get it on and get busy, and fortunately been able to do that over the last year or so.
Through lap band surgery, a liquid diet at one point, and good old-fashioned sweat, Wheeler dropped 200 pounds, and he's not done yet. But at the end of a year when he's lost so much, for the man whose voice hangs on every Blazer turn,
Lillard lobbed to Matthews, and he lays it in.
2012 will be defined for what he has gained.
Yeah, adopted at birth and knew that.
His adoptive parents died when he was a teenager, so for 30 years, the only family Wheeler knew were close friends and, of course, his Blazers.
Turns left open and hits the jumper from the elbow.
But in August, he made his big move, searching for and finding his birth mother in Rockford, Illinois.
The report had her name, which is now Olbert, her last name, Barbara Olbert, and her husband Hugh was still alive, had them living in Rockford, Illinois, so I had a contact phone number, and so I got in touch with her, and she was great.
Turns out his mother and father married 50 years ago. He had 2 sisters and a great big family that welcomed Brian with open arms.
Somebody said, you're going to call Mom, you're going to call him Dad, and that hasn't happened yet, you know, but I've told him I love him.
And only the start of Brian's reunion tour. And Ann in Phoenix showed up to a Blazer game to welcome Brian to the family.
Hey, how are you, sir? Every plate should start with a good helping of green beans.
Back home, his Blazer family is thrilled. Their voice
Where am I supposed to be, brother?
found a missing piece of his heart.
He's one of those people who he'll give you the shirt off his back if he can. Sky's the limit for the dude, and you know I love him.
Drives down on Mo Williams and lays it in.
Yes, the signature sound is unchanged. But as the Blazers tip off,
And Hickson doesn't even jump. Jefferson wins the tap.
it's a new season in Brian Wheeler's life.
Now I got to get to know the birth family even better and keep the weight off and maybe even lose a little more. Then I find the single girl out there that is still elusive to this point in time, then everything will be wonderful.
So isn't that great? You can tell it's all coming together for the man they call Wheels. And we saw Antonio Harvey, his broadcast partner, get kind of choked up when he was talking about Wheeler. Here's how much he means to him. Antonio Harvey made Brian the godfather to his youngest boy. So this is a big family here with the Blazers, and Brian's added to his own family now. And so he's really enjoying that a lot, as you can tell. Reporting live from the Rose Garden, Dan Christopherson, KOIN Local 6.
And
Great
looking
story.
for love, too. I love that. We're going to
He
get him a
is.
date
We'll have
before
to
the
do
night
it.
is over. Yeah.